Hey everyone, it's Gianna, making Into Crypto, where we keep you in the loop on all the latest trends and news of crypto, watch technology. Together we're building a crypto movement that fights for climate justice and economic empowerment. I know a lot of us are in crypto here who watch the show because they're using it as a hedge against inflation. And I know a lot of folks here too care about climate change and climate justice. So today I want to talk about a really important bill that was introduced recently in the climate and inflation space. Here's the article. What does the newly announced Inflation Reduction Act mean for climate tech? On July 27th, 2022, Senators Chuck Schumer of New York and Joe Manchin of West Virginia introduced the Inflation Reduction Act of 2022. This act was just introduced, so it would still have to be passed in Congress. But I want to go over what does this mean for everyone in blockchain, people in crypto. I know a lot of folks who are scientists, VCs, entrepreneurs, or a lot of people in the clean tech and clean energy sector want to know how is this going to affect their industry. So today I want to go over all of that for you here. On Joe Manchin's website, he stated, "To ensure our country invests in the energy security and climate change solutions we need to remain a global superpower through innovation rather than elimination, as the superpower of the world, it is vital we not undermine our superpower status by removing dependable and affordable fossil fuel energy before new technologies are ready to reliably carry the load." If this actually passes, this could potentially be the largest climate bill of our time. This could actually allow the United States to reach its Paris Climate Agreement goals and reduce our emissions fast enough. But we also have to keep in mind that this was written by Joe Manchin. He does have ties with the fossil fuel industry, specifically with coal, because he's from West Virginia. So he's trying to make a plan so that the people in his state can transition and still have a livelihood. And he still does want to build out more solar, more wind, more nuclear, more hydropower, more hydrogen energy. But at the same time, we have to know that he does have these close ties with coal in West Virginia, and he's still trying to protect those out of his own self-interest and his own constituents' interests. The plan, though, if it is successful, would cut greenhouse gas emissions in the United States by 40% by the year 2030. So that would be huge. We really need something like that right now. Like, honestly, we needed something like that yesterday, so our planet doesn't go out of whack. But he's planning to do that by actually giving tax credits for production. So this has a lot of implications for people in climate tech, people with blockchain solutions, and people who want to build new things to actually fight climate change. So the good thing is it includes $30 billion in production tax credits. But another component of this act is that they're also planning on having a 15% minimum tax for companies making more than $1 billion per year. Jamie Beck-Alexander, the director of Drawdown Labs, said, "The same big tech companies stated, if you remove any language around corporate taxes, we can maybe support the bill, but we cannot. We will not support anything that has a corporate tax like that on it." So that's a lot of tech companies in the United States. A lot of them right now do fund startups in the US, so that could imply that there could be less funding if these companies are taxed more. They might be less inclined to give VC money and other funding towards up-and-coming blockchain startups, just up-and-coming climate startups in general. But some of that money from the taxes could potentially go towards up-and-coming companies too. So it could change the source, but it's kind of uncertain right now if new ideas, new companies, new founders of these new blockchain orgs are actually going to get more funding or less, depending on the sources of them. Let me know, though, what you think in the comments below. This definitely could affect a lot of us in the blockchain space if it actually passes. I want to know what you think of the implications for inflation, too, because I know a lot of people in crypto care about inflation, definitely. And this could be a huge, huge change in the US if it actually passes. And I know there's a lot of people who want it to pass for the climate reasons, but also a lot of people, especially in big tech, who are kind of worried that their companies aren't going to make as much because of the taxes on tech companies. But super curious to hear everyone's thoughts here. That's it for us today. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts. Feel free to share this with your friends if you enjoyed this content, and I'll see you next time, everyone. Bye.